Today, we're kicking it old school.
Just a big blow up right there. It looks like one.
That is right, guys. Today we are going to be kicking it old school, doing a 1v1 challenge against my buddy Devin. Now, he is in town from Florida, and we are going to be basically doing an old school versus new school. He's got the new school setup, I got the old school setup and swag, as you guys can see, and we're getting out here today and just kind of doing a 1v1 to see who can catch the most fish, or maybe who can catch the biggest fish, and just kind of have some fun and show him how Texas is. The main mission is not only to just have fun with this retro and new school gear, but to get him on his first bass. So without further ado, guys, y'all know the name of the game, 1v1, old school, new school. Let's get it. So talking about the setup real quick, I got an old school Shimano Calcutta and a Zara spook, and it's so old I had to change out the nasty rusted hooks and put on these brand new owners just so we could actually fish it today. And our second setup, guys, is going to be the Lose American Hero. Now this is a classic that probably everybody has had in their arsenal at least once in their lifetime, and we're going to be rocking it nice and easy with that wacky rig setup, or maybe some of Grandpa's old secret weapons we'll talk more about later on. But now that you know what I'm tossing, let's show you what our boy's tossing as well. What kind of rod is this?
A favorite big sexy.
Favorite big
stout
sexy
rod.
A modern day favorite reel. What is that?
It's a Shimano. No. A favorite Soleus, clean matte black look, aesthetically beautiful.
And then we got ourselves a lipless crank. Is that a Booyah? What is that?
Booyah one knocker.
You guys already know it. It's a classic.
Catches every fish in the pond.
It really does. It really does. So he's got the classic setup. I got the old school setup. You guys know the name of the game. Let's get after it. All right, guys. We're starting top water.
Yeah.
Once again, we got ourselves a little spook bait. And oh my goodness. Let's see if we can get this Calcutta rolling. It's been a while since I've used this reel. I don't even know if this is going to work very well, but top water madness. Let's go for it. Try not to get backlash. Oh my goodness. Perfect cast. Perfect adjustment. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. I forget that this is a 5-speed. Super slow. Let's see what happens. Fishes, veg line. A lot of shallow water we can fish right here. Oh my goodness. Very windy today though, so might not work in our advantage. I don't know if I should hit pauses with this thing. I'm just kind of just running it straight. I might be doing it wrong right now. We're fishing midday, it's about noon. So I could be doing this wrong, but I also got the wacky rig set up we can always pull out if we need. All right guys, spot number 2, shallow looking pond. A spot we've actually never fished before, but we just found it on Google Maps. And you know, these new kids with their technology, we're gonna go ahead and give it a try and see if we get something on the old classics real quick. It looks juicy over here, bro.
Pretty clear.
It is pretty damn clear. There's already someone fishing over here, so we know there's fish here. Come on. Just a big blow up right there. I'm gonna give it the old dangle on the Senko. Just throwing this wacky rig out here in the open right now. I haven't gotten really much love on it. So we might try out the pond behind us and then keep going to the next spot. Found some tunnels over here. I think Devin went into one of them, so hopefully he's alive over there. Well, this looks juicy. Yeah? Dev's on one. It looks like one. Oh, that was a good one too, bro. That like a 4. I got a freaking tick on me, guys. Good thing about wearing these shorts. Oh my God, bro. There's like 2 4-pounders right in front of me. 2 big bass right in front of me, guys. There we go. There we go. It's not one of the big boys that I saw, but I'll take it. Oh no! No! It counts. It counts. I'm gonna count that, guys. First fish. I kind of muscled him up and pulled it out right there at the grass, but first fish on the wacky rig. I just saw 2 shadows sitting over here on the edge. I said, hold on, let me throw over there. Started dragging this worm towards it. Next thing you know, snagged up on a little guy. So I know that there's some big boys in this corner, Now we just got to get this nasty monstrosity of a grass knot off of my line and try to get back in there. This is ridiculous grass. Like, my line won't pull through it. Can't rip it off. I'm having to take it off section by section. It's probably why I lost that fish right there. Definitely lost contact. When you get line that can't even pull through like this damn old school line. All right guys, back over here, same spot. Got the spook bait. See if we can get some reactions based off all the motion and stuff. See if they'll bite something that's more distressed. Don't think that's gonna be the case though, unfortunately. I'm gonna go back to the Senko. Work this edge, man. I'm gonna slow it down. I'll come back this way because Devin seems to be fishing it pretty thoroughly over there. I don't want to leapfrog or anything, but we're gonna try to take advantage of this little calm area in this pond. Usually a good sign when you find a few fish in one area and then it's just like a calm corner. There we go. There we go. Come on, Sonny. Let Grandpa teach you how it's done, baby. Let's go. Second one, and that's a good, healthy Texas bass, boys. Look at that. That is probably a decent 2-pounder. Look how he was hooked too. Barely hooked in there, man. Last second on that wacky rig. Let's go, man. Showing Devin what's up.
Teach me the way. Oh.
There he goes. That's how he releases himself. Getting the big camera out, guys, to do some action for y'all. And oh well, he just released himself. That's how they do it sometimes, unfortunately, guys. We're gonna go ahead and catch another one though. One up. Maybe me. Maybe you, man. That's what I'm saying. One up. Put the big camera away. No more time to play. I can hear the thunder. You hear that thunder? In the distance, man. It's trying to make its way this way, but I don't think it's gonna get here anytime soon. You can see it's starting to transition all around us. We'll see. It might help turn up the bite. Oh, damn, what the heck? Monster sunfish, bro. It's a bluegill. Just a pumpkin seed. Yeah, I can't believe I hooked that up. Oh, that's some good catfish bait right there. It's technically our third catch on the wacky rig. I mean, I always say when in doubt, wacky rig it out. Cold breeze is coming in. Definitely about to have a storm. Oh man, I didn't even realize I had a fish. Just lost one, guys. Fishing right out here in the open. Had to have been a dink. There's a good little point right here underneath me. Some good rocks. Oh my God. Top water Senko. Take a look at that, guys. Fourth fish of the day. Tiny little dink. Dragging that Senko across the top of the water. I wasn't even trying to bring that thing in normally. Just trying to burn it and get to these rocks right here in front of me because it looks pretty nice. There's a good little rock spot right here in front of me. It looks really good. That's a storm alarm. Yeah, that means it's gonna be a bad storm. We need to get going. I can see the rain clouds already. Take a look at it, guys. We're somewhere in this area. That storm is right there creeping up on us. Oh my God, yeah, we're definitely gonna get some rain. 100% gonna get some rain. Well guys, we have, I guess, dealt with the storm. I did not expect it to be this bad. This whole place is flooded out. Trees are everywhere. And we're gonna try to continue this little 1v1 challenge. Not to mention get our boy Dev his first fish in Texas. He's lost a few decent ones, so it's time to get him one. Well guys, I don't know how we did it, but we might have just found the holy grail of fishing spots right now. Like, look at this thing around us right now. There's docks, trees, cypresses in the water. Oh my God, I just saw some fish come off the edge. I just saw a bass come off the edge right here. So there's some fish in these shallows. That is wild. Let's see if they bite topwater. I think this thing's connected to a golf course too, so we got to be careful. We might get kicked out. You know you want it, fishies. You would think a Senko would work just about anywhere, but sometimes spots like this might be very, very pressured with simple baits like this because it is such a proven old school method. Look at this. This is a death trap waiting to happen for me. Devin's on. Is it a good one? Let's go, dude. First Texas bass.
On the old chatterdonk. Beautiful diesel minnow. Jackhammer. First Texas bass.
There you go, guys. Devin getting his first Texas bass, guys. Just working out here in the open while I'm over here trying to stay warm in these buff little shorts. But now that we've got some missions accomplished, like me whooping him so far in the old school and him getting his first fish, we can really start fishing thoroughly and just having fun. So let's get back after it, see if we can get a few more. All right, guys, we've done some adapting and adjusting. Since there is some thick grass, I'm gonna try to keep one of my lures on top of the water, but still create a ton of noise and drive that bite in. It's an old school Rapala popper. This thing is probably from like the 60s, to be honest, or at least the concept of it. I'm sure that this actual lure might not be from the 60s, but hey, that's what we're tossing. And then we got the classic Texas rig Senko. I need something that I can flip and get a little bit further into these trees. At the same time, I can't put the popper on the Calcutta, and I want to still be able to have 2 rods. So went ahead, put a Texas rig on this thing. We got a 3/8 ounce on there, so I can kind of have a good amount of weight and flip and do what I need to do to get in and out of these areas, and just see if we can find the bite. So Devin's kind of worked his way around the pond right now. He's halfway across the pond. One thing I will say that I've noticed about like these older baits, bass pattern for topwater stuff seems to be like ideal. Maybe that's how you get the bigger bass, you know? They eat other bass instead of just bait fish. And bass are what get on top of the water and create a ton of commotion. So that might be a big reason why they do that. I will tell you guys, with me having short shorts like this, it's almost like people don't want to approach me to kick me out or to talk or do anything. Normally I have people coming to me left and right trying to ask me what I'm fishing for, how we're doing, what's going on, do I live here, who's my mom, all that fun stuff. But I might have found the cheat code to get people to leave me alone. It's these short shorts, man. They're playing a key role today. Got that little weight stopper right here, and it's just pushed it forward enough so it creates a little bit of knocking on that hook. Have a little bit of vibration, a little bit of noise inside this water, since old school baits didn't really have a ton of action or a ton of noise other than those topwater baits that we were trying to throw and haven't had much luck on. I'm able to flip this Calcutta, man. This is kind of nice. I didn't think I'd be able to do this, but put a 3/8 ounce weight on there. Oh yeah, anything's possible. Oh yeah. Oh no, he spit it out. I didn't keep the pressure because that damn grass. Look at that. Took the worm. No, worm's still on there, but that grass got me. 100% was a bite. Look at that. Took the worm, turned it. Yeah, 100% was a bite. It's hard to keep that pressure on this. When you set the hook, it just slides. I almost have to try to find that perfect adjustment. Too much pressure though, this thing will snap on me. First bite here for me. Devin's already had one. Put it right back in that spot. Dev's on a big boy over there, looks like. He's fighting it. He's so far away though, I can't help him if I had to. He's all the way on the other side of the freaking pond. I have 4 fish, and now he's at 2. We might have to turn it up. Oh, I almost skipped it. All right, guys, so that is gonna be it for our 1v1 old school versus new school. Got out here, really pushed the elements, pushed everything we could, our knowledge, our skill sets, our tools, our gear, and we both walked away getting 4 fish. So at the end of the day, to be honest, they both worked just as well. If you want to talk about who caught the bigger fish, I luckily caught the bigger fish. He, I want to say, lost 2 toads. not to mention a handful of other fish. So if you want to talk about new school stuff versus old school stuff, new school stuff's gonna have a lot more potential. Definitely get out there and at least try to catch a lot more fish with the abilities. But I mean, old school is still gonna work. And as you guys can see, we're kicking it old school, rocking old school, fishing old school, and it's produced just as well. But that is gonna be it for today, guys. Old school versus new school. Hopefully you enjoyed, hopefully you had fun watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.